Hey guys, gonna give you guys an update. I have a couple characters now, but this is my main one. I'm trying to level them. I keep dying. Getting close to like 80-90%, and I'll get lazy and I'll die to something. So I'll hit 95 today, and then once I hit 95, I'm gonna go do all my conquerors, and then go do Cirrus, and really start not worrying about his HP or his XP for a while. Then once I get money, I'll push this guy upper 90s, definitely 98. If I get really wealthy this league, maybe 100, but we'll see. I really like this build, and it's something I didn't think I'd get into, but it's really fun. I need to divine this a little better. I did craft this shield myself with a couple dense fossils and some other stuff. I hit T1 hybrid, T6 and T4 on the other, so not that great. But the fact that I hit all three gives it a good bit of energy shield at 220. I can divine it a little bit, maybe get it up a little higher, maybe get it to like 230, and then get the recover energy shield you block to 5. The crit strike chance for spells is whatever. I guess maybe it allows me to do some more poisons, not sure. I swapped my boots out. I sold my other boots. I had a good enchant on them. I sold them for I think an X, and I bought these for way cheaper. But the big thing with excuse me, I have a little cold. The big thing with these is they regenerate 1% of life per second if you were hit recently. I don't believe I have any regen in the build. Energy shield regen per second 71. So when I take damage, this allows that to go much higher. I'm going to eventually get the 2% of regen of life per second on this, and then I'll probably recraft the shield in the future to get a +1 of all physical gems and the recover energy shield when you block to get this gem higher. I would like to have this to be much higher. So I'm going to get a +1 to minion, +1 of all physical. That'll give me another +1, so that's 26. This will give me 27. When this levels up, 28. When this Herald of Agony is 28, my damage will be significantly higher. I get a socketed chest that's corrupted with +2. There's 30. We'll be in the 10 mil DPS range of our Herald of Agony crawler, which will really make it feel comfortable in the T16 maps and the Awakener 8 bosses. I will show you guys a Delve node. I'm using the Divergent Pierce support, so you get extra projectile damage once you've pierced. So essentially in Delve, say there's 50 mobs in front of you, you pierce, you hit the first few, and your skills pierce from your crawler. It'll then travel to the back of the group at a higher damage, clearing it. And then because of the gloves, if the first ones die, they can sometimes chain and explode the last ones. And if not, then the last ones have very little HP and will die shortly after. Turn off chat. Trying to find this node right here. It's a Crystal Spire. I believe it could come off this one. We'll see. I have a couple of cities over here. These are all AoE, so if there's an all, I'm not going to do it. This one's not bad. However, there's no all. The goal is just to keep going down. So I'm going to look for this node, and I'll show you guys how the clear feels in the build. I need to get a Watcher's Eye in the build to get my run Clarity. Clarity won't be costing much. I gotta figure out where to run it though. Maybe you know what? I'll probably have to drop the Summon Ice Golem and put Clarity in its place. Okay, so I'll show you guys how this feels. So I throw both the Ball Lightning and the Stormbrand. Stormbrand is applying LA weakness and lightning exposure, because my minions are doing cold. So when I get the Stormbrand on them, as soon as my Herald of Agony crawler hits, it's hitting cold damage that penetrates their resistances. And then the Ball of Lightning, let's see this down here. The Ball of Lightning is ticking far more than my Stormbrand is, since I don't have Swiftbrand attached to it. Let's see, that way, that way. Maybe a wall right here. There was an Animate Guardian following me, so I want to run from him. So just clear the node. Alright, go back to here. Pop out Molten Shell. Throw some flares. My Lightning Golem constantly dies until I get out my 4th Spectre. Okay, I'm gonna run from that. And that's done. currently running a really low filter. I need to fix my filter so I can see some of the bases that are dropping here. So I'll have to fix that. Okay, so we need to go this way. It's not that way. Well, I'll have to figure out where this one is. I thought it was going to be over here. Maybe it's down from this one. Nope. I'll figure it out. Well, that's the build. I'll update the POB and put it in the description. I've leveled up 2 other characters. I'll upload videos on them. The goal with this build, though, is to level it up higher. I do use a lot of points down here because we don't get the Thread of Hope anymore. I want to get a couple more levels on it just so I can grab these 2 nodes back and this node to give me some defenses, which will put my ES much higher. So at least 2 more levels. So that's going to be 96, and that'll be snug. And then if I can ever afford an Awakened Curse, that drops me these 3 points, which means I can grab this node and 2 more. So actually, I probably won't grab that node. I'll probably just grab another small cluster and run another Will Shaper, which gain 5% max mana as extra maximum energy shield. And then if I can sneak in the Clarity Watcher's Eye, that gives me, I think it's 10% more energy shield. I would like to get it to like 9k, maybe a little higher, and then get some better. These boots have 70, and then this belt has, I think, none. It has a mana, which gives me some energy shield, and some 48, so maybe a % energy shield belt with a whole bunch of reses, boots with a whole bunch of reses, and all that. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment below. These specters, again, just to add, are from the Primeval Ruins. They drop from this chamber. You can just desecrate in there. They drop below, I think, 177 depth. So, alright, cheers, boys.